Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel from Woodworking with Dash, and today we're going to make this great looking spice box. It's got compartments for all the spice bottles. What a great looking box, guys. We've got walnut and maple X's all over it. So in every direction. Very hard to get them lined up, and I did make a mistake. So come on a journey and we'll make this box right now, guys. Just rough cutting the walnut now on my crosscut saw and running it over the butter and doing the edge now, and through the thickener it goes. I never get sick of using the thickener. It's a great machine. Helical head. I like it. I really like it. I like it a lot. And the maple goes through it too. And just ripping it on the bandsaw now, moving it roughly down to width, and gluing up the stringers now. There you go, gluing them all up, tying them up in my old cramps that I use, much better than the new ones. Much better. And putting the stringers through the thickener to get them roughly down to size. There it goes. Put all the stringers through the planer and the sander, and they've cleaned up quite well. I've cut the body of the box out of 17mm ash. I've also cut the uprights. The small uprights are going to go up the box. But the problem is that they have to be joined into end grain. I just can't glue them, but I don't think they'd be strong enough. So I'm going to dowel. I'll cut these in half and then dowel them back together again with this in the centre. And then we'll take it from there before we do the horizontal ones. Just cutting them in half now. And you'll see how I mark everything. I keep everything in order. So I mark A, B, A at A and B and B. So it's very easy to get mixed up when you're doweling and doing all the little bits. There's another one being done. And now I'm just on my $20 drill. I'm drilling the dowel holes. There you go, that's one. I do one side at a time. Make sure I keep one face either down or either up. That's the trick to doweling. Don't turn them over. With the short ones, I turn them around. I don't turn them over, I turn them around. There you go. And drill all the way through. And just gluing them up now. Put the big long dowels in them. There you go. And putting glue on the end grain, and I'll put glue on the stringer too. And hit them through. Do the same on the top. And now I can just cramp them up and let them dry. And I put them through the sander. I can't put them through the thickener, but because they might chip out, they'd be cross-grained on there. So I decided I'd sand them all up. Now I cut them in half and put the other stringer in, so it looks like a cross now. I've taken the panels out of the cramps. Look at that. The cross in the centre. Looks like some flag, doesn't it? Attention! The flag of Dashland. How I'd done the cross one on the cross grain by drilling a dowel all the way through. I bet you can't do that on a domino, guys. A $20 drill press. Cheap and practical, guys. That's the way to go. As long as it works, it's good. Now the next trick is that we'll sand them all down now, so we'll get them all flat. And then we've got to cut them. And we've got to cut the miters. Now, It's all about the pattern now, because the pattern has to be in the centre. Long ways, sideways, and front and back. So everything has got to match up. I might have made a mistake by gluing the top up too. I'll see. I think I should have put the box together first and then made the top to suit the pattern on the side of the box. But I've done it now. We'll see how we go. Okay, just cutting the bottom now. I'll work down from the pattern. And cutting the 45-degree angle on it. I've also put in the groove for the bottom too. Keep everything in line. And just gluing it up now, using the masking tape method. There you go. Bit of glue. Looking a bit flustered here, aren't I? Just a little bit flustered. Wonder why. Yeah, if I had another brain, it'd be lonely. Can you guess what I'm doing wrong, guys? I'll tell you in a minute, but you should be able to guess by now. I come to the realisation in a minute. I didn't put the bottom in. Had to take it all apart. Now I'm using the same masking tape to put it all back together again. And just cramping it up now. And fitting the top. Taking a little bit off at a time, walking backwards and forwards as I do to fit the top. Checking it all as I go. Again, taking a little bit off. Walking backwards again. And I even forgot to turn the radio off. Now it's glue up time for the top. Time to take the box out of the cramps. But guess what? I stuffed up big time. You saw me fitting the lid. I took great pleasure in fitting the lid and everything come out not too bad. And when I glued it in, I turned it around. So now the pattern doesn't line up on the top here. We'll take it out of the cramps and we'll have a look. Okay. I just got to live with it. There's not much I can do. All these little mistakes are just part of the process of making something. Sometimes it turns out great, and sometimes you just got to live with a small mistake. I'll put a round on it, and I'm thinking it won't look too bad when they're after the rounds on it. Anyway, we'll take it from there. Okay, just putting the round on it now with my little router. I ran over all the edges and cutting the lid off now. Just have your saw blade just above the timber. Here's a trick. And there goes the last of it. There you go. And just routering for the cigar box hinge. There's 4 different jigs I have to use here to get that hinge routed. And drilling for the arm of the cigar box hinge. You got to go all the way down into the box. And then I got to go backwards and forwards so I do clearance. I'm coming on with the box now. I've rounded over all the edges and I've cut the lid off, as you see. Yeah, the mistake is not too bad. I can live with it. Gonna have to. So they go in just like that. Cool. But I can't put them into after I polish. So the next trick is to cut the racks for the spice jars, sand and polish, and then put the hinges on. Yay! There, just cutting the Ahhh now for the tray and putting it through the thicknesser. I think I'm up to t-shirt 8 at the moment. And doing the halving joints. Doing the end of the halving joint on. I've got some marks there and I was pinning on with the pin gun. We're getting there now, guys. Made the insert, the tray insert. Look at that. That came out great, didn't it? All halving joints. Hold each individual bottle. And got the lid that goes on there. That will open up with the cigar box hinges. Look very neat. All we have to do now is to sand and polish, and then we can hinge it. Yay! Okay, just polishing up the lid now. That never gets old, guys. Look at that. And that's my drying rack. And after I polish it all, I put it in the drying rack to dry for about 20 minutes. Look, we're all finished. What a great looking box. Ash, walnut and maple. The extras come out great, didn't it? The mistake doesn't stand out too bad. So I can live with that. I'm going to have to. And the inside, got compartments for each spice bottle. So they can just sit in there. And yeah, come up really nice. Really nice, guys. I quite like it. The extras really make this box, don't they? It's just a good looking box. Just a good looking box. Okay guys, thanks for joining me this week. And come again next week where we will be making another box. Oh, I forgot to say the word. This box does, yeah, I'm going to say it. This box does pop. It does pop. I'm going to get t-shirts made up with pop on them, I think. Anyway, see you next week, guys.